So welcome investors, welcome to today's video. Today we are going to cover one of the micro cap company in SME space, which is in hidden sector, which is booming in current space. So currently the government is supporting this sector by banning the Chinese thing in this sector. So let's see how the company and the sector is gonna look from here. So look around any modern city today. At a bank entrance, there is a CCTV camera watching every moment. At a school, a smart interactive panels are replacing backboards, and on highway, surveillance system tracks vehicles in real time. Inside office, warehouse, mall, hospital, security has quietly become a part of everyday infrastructure, and that this shift is no longer optional. It become an essential. And one company operating right in the middle of this transformation is Prizor Viztech Ltd, a company that may not be widely known to retail investors, but it is building itself one of the India's fastest growing infrastructure theme, and security surveillance has smart monitoring systems. From CCTV seller to surveillance infrastructure player, founded in 2017, Prizor Viztech started a supplying of CCTV cameras and surveillance equipments, but over the time it has evolved into something much bigger than we think. Today the company provides CCTV cameras, network cameras, HD cameras, DVRs and NVRs, mobile DVR system, PoE switches, monitors and televisions, interactive education touch panels, even smart display boards. This makes a Prizor not just a product seller but a full stack surveillance and monitoring solution provider, and its system are used across banking, education, transportation, public infrastructure, retail, real estate, hospitality, police department, highway and city surveillance. This business is built around visibility, monitoring and control, and demand is only increasing here. Why this industry is getting stronger? India's surveillance and security industry is entering into a major growth cycle, and the reason of structure is government push for smart cities and public safety. Cities are becoming smarter and more digitalized. Government are investing heavily in city surveillance systems, traffic monitoring, highway modernization, railway station security, smart public infrastructure. Everyone this needs a camera and recorders, monitors, integrated systems, and this creates a large recurring demand pool. Mandatory security across institutions, banks, school, hospital, offices, factories can no longer treat surveillance as an optional. Security compliance is becoming a standard, whether it is a fraud prevention, employees monitoring, safety compliance, theft prevention, operational control. Video surveillance has become a necessity, and that's naturally expands the markets. So shift from hardware to smart monitoring. So earlier CCTV meant simply recording video. Today the market is moving towards high resolution cameras, AI enabled surveillances, cloud monitoring, smart education display systems, even remote access and control. This improves the realization per project and benefits the companies that can provide complete solution instead of only low cost hardware. So the core revenue engine is CCTV still dominates. Even today, the backbone of Prizor business remains CCTV. Revenue contribution is CCTV of 64%. This includes network cameras, HD cameras, 4G standalone cameras, video recording systems. This is the most scalable part and stable part of the business. Business surveillance demand is repeat driven, and upgrades have happening regularly, and even installation requires servicing, and government procurement creates a large opportunity here. Beyond CCTV, the smart display are the next growth areas, the second major growth vertical in the touch panel, monitors and television. This contributes 28% of their revenue. This segment is becoming increasingly important because India's education system is moving forward. Digital classroom, schools are replacing backboards with interactive educational display boards. Even Prizor has already opened India's first experience center for educational display boards, and this shows the management is not just selling the products, they're trying to build a category leadership that matters, because higher value display system improves the margins compared to pure CCTV hardwares. OEM registration on GeM is big strategic step. One of the most important update came in April 2026. The Prizor got a registration as an OEM on GeM government e-marketplace, and this is a major development. Why? Because now the company can directly participate in government procurement for CCTV cameras instead of depending on only intermediaries. This improves the order access, credibility, margin, institutional scale, and the surveillance business. Government contracts even can be very meaningfully, and especially when the police department and public infrastructure project are major buyers, this could become a serious growth triggers. So that client list shows a strong validation. So Prizor already supplies the name like HDFC Bank, HPCL, IOCL, Maharashtra Police, Andhra Police. This matters because surveillance is a trust-based business. Customers don't experiment easily, and especially not institutional like police department or banks. Winning this client improves the long-term credibility. Business model is assembly plus trading plus service. The company operates across three segments. Assembly 64%. This is a core business, high control over the product and better margin. Trading 30% comes from here, mostly television, touch panel monitors, and this helps to scale the revenue quickly, and but the margins are usually low here. So, and the consulting and others comes 6% from it, includes installation, repair, technical service. This may look small today, but service revenue is usually sticky and majorly friendly, so margin friendly. Even over time this can become an important profit driver. So Gujarat heavy, but the expansion opportunity is huge. Currently the 93% of revenue comes from Gujarat, and this shows a strong regional dominance, but also highlights the opportunity because the company has already supplied across 70 states and 2 union territories. If the management successfully expand outside the Gujarat, growth can accelerate significantly, and this is the both a strength and a future challenge. New product launches. The shoe in FY25, the company launched Prizor Plus Service CCTV camera, range from 3MP to 12MP and up to 4K cameras, and NVR range from 4 to 128 channels. This is the important because surveillance buyers are moving forward and higher quality, larger integrated systems, and not just basic cameras. This improves the realization per customer. The risk investor must look for is that the business is promising, but the real risk is high customer concentration. The top 5 customers contribute 77% of their revenue. This is very high concentration. Losing even one major customers can impact their performance significantly and even revenue. Geographic concentration. Gujarat contributes 93% of their revenue. This creates a regional dependency and diversification necessary. And third comes competitive industry. CCTV hardware is highly competitive. Many players compete for pricing, and even sustainable differentiations must come from it. Execution, government relationship, service quality, and even complete solution capability, not just a cheaper product. So final thought is that Prizor is not trying to build a glorious business, but it is building something much more practical. And as India spends more on public surveillance, smart classrooms, even institutional safety, government monitoring system, companies like Prizor quietly benefits. And the GeM OEM registration could be the beginning of the next bigger government opportunity. And because the coming decade surveillance will not be luxury, but it will be an infrastructure, and Prizor wants to be one of the companies supplying that foundation and to be a leading. So that's it for today's video, guys. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe the channel. Make the YouTube brother happy, and let's meet in the next video. Bye bye, investors.